Hi, I'm Tarrant.
And I'm Stella, and this is Meeple University one-run playthrough of Teotihuacan City of Gods.
In this video, we're going to take you through actually a few rounds because they're relatively quick turns. So we're going to take you through a few turns of the game to give you a flavour for how it flows in practice.
Now, let's learn how the game is played.
Okay, so here we are for our one-round playthrough of Teotihuacan. We're starting from the very start. We're going to do the final step of setup for you and then play through actually the first few rounds of the game in order to give you a flavour for how it plays.
Yep.
So I'm playing blue and I'm the first player, which means I start with 1 cocoa.
I'm playing black, so second player with 3 cocos.
Okay, so we've gone through having our 4 starting tiles and we've each chosen 2. So now we get the benefits printed on it. So I get to move a step up the red temple track, which is worth a victory point. I get 5 cocoa. Thank you. And I get 2 gold. And I get the cheapest technology for free, which is this one. So whenever I use the technology or the house building, I'm going to get 3 bonus victory points. Placing this here, I don't spend the gold, but I do get a blue temple track movement, and I'm going to take a gold for that. And then I get 2 other resources, which are also going to be gold. And then I can place my dice on these locations. I'm going to use locations 1, 4, and 8.
Okay, so in this playthrough, by the way, we're not going to really thinking of the strategy. We're just going to show how the game is played, just a sample of a few rounds. So mine, I chose those. So first one is up the blue temple track, please, and then red temple track, and 2 of the thank you. I'll get 3 golds, please. So two from here and 1 from the blue temple track. And I've got 1 up from this track.
Avenue of the Dead.
Yep. And 1 wood and 2 stone. Thank you. And my dice will start in 2, 5, and 7. So 5, 7, and 2.
And 2 is there.
Yep. So by the way, we randomize the placement of these tiles.
Yes. Okay, and then to complete setup, we need to place the neutral coloured dice. So we just flip these and place them on the first 3 numbers we come across. So these ones are going on 3, 8, and 2. And 2.
Yep.
Okay, they're out. And these ones are going on 4, 3, and 6.
Yep.
So 3, 4, and 6.
Yep, very good.
Okay, so we are now ready to begin the game.
Starting from you.
Starting from me, and I want to get straight into some technology. So I'm going to go 1.
Yep.
The action will cost me 1 cocoa. And I'm going to do some building, so I'm going to, spend 2 gold on this technology.
Yep.
Place my token there.
Yep.
Because I use technology from this, I get 3 points. I get to move 1 step up the green temple track for researching that technology, which gives me 1 cocoa, please. And I power up this worker.
Very good.
You'll go.
Very good. My turn would be similar. I feel like it's good to start building your engine from the start. I like the look of that technology tile, so I'm going to move this die here, 1, 2, and I've got 2 dice, so I can choose any of these, which I will. Pay 2 gold
and 2 cocoa.
Sorry, yes, and 2 cocoa, let's not forget that, because there are 2 already, and I've got 2 dice of my own, so I can choose the bottom one. So I choose this one, place my disc there.
Nice choice.
Yep, and I go up 1, get 1 cocoa.
Yep.
And power up my die, one of them to 2. And also, because I'm the last player, I'll move this to the next one. We found that sometimes it is, we have to really keep track on this. If we forget, then we kind of like don't remember what turn it is. So just have to remember to move this every time the last player and his or her turn.
Indeed. Okay. Now, I've got some more gold, and I'm going to do some more technology. So I can move this one, 1, 2, 3. I'll just load up on technology early.
Very good.
So that's going to cost me 2 cocoa. Could I get 3 change, please? Thank you. And this one will let me power things up more quickly by spending cocoa, and I like the idea of that. So I'm going to spend 2 gold to take this technology. I get my 3 points from here as before. And then from this point forward, when I'm powering up, I'll be able to spend a cocoa to power up a second time. I'll just power up the once for now. So I'll turn this guy into a 2. I'll balance them out for purposes of resource gathering. I move 1 step up. First, I should have moved 1 step up the blue temple track, which gives me another resource. And I'm going to make it stone. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, my turn again. I feel like I want to try to start building pretty soon. I don't have any dice as well anyway that I can spend on technology. So I'm gonna move this. Go 1, 2. Pay 1 cocoa because there's already a red die there, and I'm going to spend 2 stone. To build one of these tiles. Now I'm going to pick this one. This seems good because there's 1, 2, and 3 matches. So I'm going to put this one here. Now I gain 1 point, please, for that, and 3 for those. Anything else I miss?
Pyramid track.
Thank you. One of these.
And your technology.
Thank you, because of that bonus. And I will choose to gain. I think I can probably gain. Probably gonna try to upgrade on technology soon, so I'm gonna get gold, please.
Okay.
So, as in up here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
And go here.
Yes.
I remember.
Yay.
And Tarrant's there.
Okay, now I kind of want to be further around the board than I am. The actions I'm interested in are over here. So instead, I'll just try to zip them around. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. I spend 1 cocoa for the die that is there. So I've got 1 die with a lower value of 2, so that will get me 1 wood. I power it up into a 3, and I will spend a cocoa to use my technology to power it up a second time into a 4.
Very good. Now I was going to go there with that die, but then I only have 1 cocoa, so I probably can't do that, and I only have 1 and 1 only. I feel like I probably need to stack up on cocoa now. Also give me a bit of flexibility. The places that I should go.
Oh, I just noticed, sorry.
Oh, yes.
We're also meant to refill this. After them.
Alright, so the place that I want to probably go, so this will give me 2, 3 cocos. This will give me also 3 cocos. So the maximum of cocos I can get is 3 at the moment. So I'll probably will have to do. Okay, I'm gonna move this guy here. 1, 2, and let's move it here. 3, the... Oh, actually, no, I don't actually move my pip up, so I'll get 3 cocos. And
Very
move
good.
that around.
Very good. All right. I feel like getting a jump start on these temple tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to combo up there, I think. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this guy,
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, and
Very
go
good.
worshipping in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go up 1 step on any temple track.
Yep.
And if I pay another cocoa, I can take that tile, which
Yep.
will let me go up 1 on the blue track. So I'm going to do that. I'll spend my 1 cocoa.
Yep.
I will move up on the blue track twice. So
Yep.
I'll take that,
Mm-hmm.
flip it to move up on 1 of them,
Yep.
which gets me a resource.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take gold.
Yep.
And then on this one, I'm going to move up on the blue track again,
Very good.
which lets me take 1 of these. So they're both masks. They both cost 1 wood. And they're both, you can't see the number probably, but they're
Yep.
both equally scarce. So I'm going to pay 1 wood to take 1 of these masks. That doesn't match any others I can see out there, so there's no real difference.
Yep.
Add that to my now burgeoning mask collection.
Very good.
But that die is now locked there until I unlock it.
Yeah. So these dice, by the way, they don't move anyway until the first eclipse. So it's pretty expensive to actually get this the stone. Because my strategy was just trying to build near the start of the at the first few turns, but it's kind of expensive. So I think I'm gonna try. Now I've got enough cocos. I think I'm gonna do this now. So 1, 2, 3. Now I've got 2. Now this one here, that means if you build, you pay 1 less resource, and also.
And it counts as an extra worker.
That's correct. So I think that sounds good. So because my strategy is trying to build, so I'm going to do that. So I pay 2 gold.
And 2 cocoa.
Yes, that's correct. Let's not forget that. And put my disc there and up the right track, which gives me 1 point, please.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you power up?
I have not, thank you. And 1 move to 2.
Okay. So.
And have now 1 measly piece of wood.
1 measly wood. Alright, I am in the mood for some stone. And I've got 2 possible. To get a reasonable amount of stone, it's going to take me a couple of turns with each of these. If I move him there first, I'll just get a victory point. He won't give me any stone.
You actually don't have cocoa.
I actually don't have the cocoa to do that action at all. So that's how I'll do it. I'll go there and grab 3 cocoa so that I can get stone next time around.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problems.
Hungry workers needing cocoa all the time.
I know. I can't really get anything. Oh, I can get cocos. This is quite good. And then it'll probably. And then if you want to go there, well, technically I don't know your strategy, but this is actually a good place to get cocoa, which where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, get me
4
cocos. Thank you. Okay, and this moves up again.
Yep. Yes, so that is indeed quite frustrating for me. And I wonder if I should change it up. I can see that you're going for a heavy build strategy, and maybe I should flip it around and do something that requires something else. I don't have the stone to build anything yet. I don't have the wood to build anything yet. So there's not a lot of options I've left myself with. I could go worshipping actually. I might go a heavy worship strategy, get them all worshipping, and then get them out later. So I'm going to pop into there, grab 1 step up the red track for a point, And what do I need to get that? I need 2 cocoa to get that tile.
Yep.
Because one of them, it's 1 to get the other tile, and the tile itself costs a cocoa. So 2 cocoa for that.
Yep. So how many cocoas did you pay, Ola?
I paid 2 cocoa altogether for that. And I just realised we forget to refill things again. When I took both of those tiles, we should have refilled them immediately.
Oopsies.
So apologies for that. There is quite a lot to remember in this game, as you can.
So you paid 2 cocos. 1 is to get both benefits.
Yep.
And the other one?
And the other one was the cost of the tile itself.
Right. You still have to pay.
Yes.
Okay. That seems pretty good to start the that track. Yeah. It's unfortunately the strategy of building it's a little bit expensive because these dice are here. So is that your turn?
That is my turn, unless I've forgotten something.
Okay. Everything seems to be quite expensive. So, and I don't want to kick you out as well because then you'll get your dice free, which is good for you, not so good for me. I can't really build. I want to get that, but that just costs 3 cocos at the moment. Oh, actually, if I have 2 dice there, oh yeah, that just means that I got 2 stone. But I can still build. Okay. I might regret it, but see what happened. So, 1, 2. That gives me, I pay 2 cocos.
3 cocoa.
Sorry, 3 cocos.
Including yourself.
Ah, that's right. 3. That's very expensive.
Yep.
And I get 2 wood. I mean 2 stone, sorry.
Understand?
And increase one of these to 3. And I guess that's it.
Yep. Very good. Okay. I have 2 of my guys in locked spaces. I might as well get the 3rd one in off one of those and then get them all out at once. So I'm going to flip this guy over. Lets me power up twice. So I'm going to power this guy up twice, move him into this space. And the benefit of this space is I get as much cocoa as the number on the locked worker plus 1. So I will take 5 cocoa, please.
Wow. There you go.
Thank you.
Very good.
Now I'm swimming in cocoa again.
Now I only have 3. Okay, my turn. I'm going to move 1, 2. Surprise, surprise, not. So, this means, because I've got my 2 things here, now I'm going to build. First, I can, the cost of building is -1 for me. Resource.
Yes.
And also as if I have 2 workers there. So that means essentially I can build 2 if I can afford it. Yes. So, clarification question. So, if I do 2 builds, 2 tiles, I can only get this gun on the 1?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I can't actually afford to build 2 at the moment. I have 2 stones all up and 1 wood. I need a 3rd stone to build the 2nd one, which is fine. Now, I'm going to do this and I'm going to ask you a question. So I'll take this one.
Yes.
Oh, or maybe not. There's no blue tiles there. So yeah, I'm going to do this one. That's okay. We'll place this at the bottom here. So this actually is matching.
Yep, that one matches 2 icons.
That's correct. I think these 2 are kind of like similar. So I might do this. So matching 2 icons as well. So I'm hoping that, and then I get to move this up.
Yes.
And get 1 cocoa.
Because of the matching green icon.
Correct. Now I get 1 victory point from there and +2 from this one.
Yep. Oh no, I'm losing.
Too early in the game. And I pay only 1 stone rather than 2 stones.
Yes.
And I have this bonus, so that means I get to increase one of these.
Yes.
Now, if I increase that and I get another stone, does that mean I can do the second action?
According to David Turchi, who did the solo design in a forum post on BGG, yes, you can.
Excellent. That's my strategy. So that means I get the second stone. That means I get to build a second tile because technically I have 2. So
Crafty.
there's not a lot of super. Ooh, I can probably match this one again there, but that's not the right orientation. Never mind. I can probably put this one over here. That give me 2 matches again.
Yep.
But that I have to pay extra wood for it, which I have.
Yes.
Ta-da! Thank you.
Very good.
So that gives me 2 matches. So 2 points, please.
Yep.
And 3 points there.
Yep.
And I get to do this action again?
No, you can only do that once per visit to Space 8.
Right. So I placed 2 tiles this turn, so I added 2.
Yep.
And I move my dice to 2.
Yep.
Anything else I miss? No.
I think that's it.
In terms of that.
In terms of that, yep. So then we refill those 2 spots with new tiles.
Yep.
And increase the light marker.
This is going to be pretty good because this turn is going to reach and do the eclipse soon, and that means I'm going to score 4 points plus multiplier of 5. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
We'll see if that actually works out.
I need to get in on some of this, I think.
Well, you have to probably focus on your strategy maybe, because you look, oh, this is good, but then you're probably a little bit late. I don't know.
I think I've been jumping around a bit, so I'm going to spend 3 cocoa.
Yep.
So pass back 2.
Yep.
In order to unlock all of my workers.
Very good.
And still take a turn.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move this guy 3 spots to build some decorations. So I've got 2 workers there now because I've moved him out of the locked spot. That means it's going to cost me 2 gold
and
to build a decoration and 1 cocoa.
Yep.
I can take any one of these decorations. I'll take this one and place it here because it's a double match.
Exactly. Very
so
good.
I get 3 plus 2. It's 5 points for that.
Very
One
good.
step up this track. I've
catching
got a blue match, so I can move 1 step up the blue track, which will give me a couple of resources.
Very good.
I need to get in on the pyramids, so I'm going to grab some. I'll grab a stone and a wood.
Yep. Very good.
I can power up a worker, and I'll turn him into a 2, replacing this. And that should be it.
Very good. And that's your turn now. My turn. I haven't actually thought about anything else yet. You're catching up. Very good.
We'll wait till that eclipse.
Yeah. And that's our playthrough of Teotihuacan City of Gods.
We hope this video was helpful, and if you'd like to learn the rules to the game in full, you can click on the link in the description to check out our how to play video for this game.
If you have any comments, feedback, questions, or just want to say hi to us, please write in the comments section below.
And finally, if you'd like to be among the first to know what's new from Meeple University, please consider subscribing to our channel. You can click on the Meeple up in the corner to do so. Doing this will help us to monetize this channel and then put back into it to bring continuing quality content for you.
Until next time.
Farewell.